All right, it is about that time. We're changing things up a little bit today. So we're going to be going to hit back pretty soon, pretty much right after this. The main reason why I'm doing it in this order is because I need to let my food digest. And that's about it. But we moved around a little bit. We got some editing done. Now it's just time to meditate and get in the proper mindset for some back thrashing, if I do say so myself. So I'm going to be setting up about 22 minutes. And I've said this in previous videos, but the main reason why I do those 2 extra minutes is it's kind of like warming up for working out, where if you have a nice warm up going into something, then you're probably going to have a little better like mind muscle connection with whatever you're doing. So kind of having those 2 extra minutes on top of the 20 minutes, it gives me time to settle so that the meditation's just a little more effective. So that being said, let's freaking get started. But also too, if you want to meditate with me, I will put in the description down below the prompt that you can put into ChatGPT so that you can have your own personalized transcendental meditation mantra based on whatever your goals are. So if you want to meditate with me, just check the description down below, pause this video, come right back. But anyways, let's get started. Oh yeah. That was freaking awesome. Oh man. Whew. You know, I'm kind of surprised that more people, or I should say, more lifters and bodybuilders and powerlifters and, you know, just anyone who's into growing more muscle tissue or more strength, they don't do meditation. And, you know, I think a big reason is because it's not cool, you know, quote unquote cool. Like it takes time out of your day. And, you know, it's not like you're seeing immediate results like you would with, you know, going to the gym and getting a pump. You know, it's very much like this gradual process of, you know, become a little more relaxed, a little more concentrated, maybe even a little more creative, you know? So it's kind of interesting though, because, you know, the research is there. It boosts growth hormone, so it will help you recover faster and, you know, do all of these different things for muscle repair and, you know, all the good stuff that you'd want out of like bodybuilding or lifting or anything like that. You know, but it does take time, you know, and that's the thing where like this takes me a good at least 44 minutes a day, because 22-minute meditations twice a day. So, you know, it's interesting because it's not another supplement. It's not like it costs you anything. It's just time. That's pretty much it. And, you know, it's like, it's just not super popular in the fitness industry. Like, yeah, you have, you know, like the, I don't know, like mindfulness apps that you can do like 5-minute meditations a day or something like that. And those are great. But I mean, for me, nothing really compares to these 2 20-minute meditations a day. So it's kind of interesting though. But anyways, we are friggin' relaxed. We are friggin' concentrated. And I think, actually I know we are ready to go thrash some back. So let's go have some fun. My legs gotta wake back up, but yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Alright, so this is 4 sets into rack pulls, and honestly this is a little bit easier than I thought it would be, because last time I tried 4 plates on pretty much anything besides squat, like rack pulls, deadlift, I mean bench would be freaking cool, but we're not there yet. It was giving me like a lot of issues just as far as my lower back, but today feeling freaking strong. We got 4 reps with 4 plates, so that was really nice. But anyways, we gotta get our last set in. We're aiming for a good 9 reps, so it's gonna be freaking fun. Let's go. Ooh, need reps. Alright, let's see how this moves. Oh yeah. All right, now we got lat pull downs. All right, so I usually keep the last like 1 to 2 sets more of like a squeezing set, but I don't know. We're gonna go a tiny bit heavier today just because we're freaking feeling it. So. Oh my God. Ooh. All right, I think we have rows, and then what else do we have? Rows and, ooh, single arm dumbbell row is our next superset, so that's gonna be egregious but fun. All right, it is time for the final superset. All right, let's go do some cable rows. Oh yeah, this is nice because kind of bring it all together with from single arm row to kind of like a dual row. I don't know, it's kind of nice to have that kind of contrast. Jesus. Ooh. Got a little more in the tank. That was freaking heavy though. No. No. Ooh. Alright, that was a freaking wrap. We did cable row, or what did we start with? Bat wings, and then we did some calves, tibiales, and then we did lat pull down, a little bit of rack pulls, back and forth. And then we finished up with this superset. That was single arm dumbbell row and then a dual cable row. But yeah, that felt freaking nice. But it's weird, you know, today's Sunday and I'm usually training starting Monday. So I mean, I'm a tiny bit sore, but it is what it is. So that being said, it's one thing to really feel it, but let's go pose down and see how it looks. All right, that wraps it up for good old-fashioned back day. But we have probably pretty early morning arm day tomorrow, so that's gonna be freaking fun. But anyways, thanks for joining, y'all.